We crashed the drone. Well, we're at the post office again, but we're not picking anything up this time.
Post office.
What are we doing, Sadie?
Post.
We're posting some...
Postcards.
We're sending some postcards home. So this is the first time ever we've done this. So yeah, Sadie, we're going to take her inside so she can post these back to her friends and family. Yeah, something a bit different.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, we have had a super chill day here. Pool, post office, all that stuff. Had to get myself some new thongs.
Tackle shop.
I had to get myself some new thongs because Steve-O left mine on the beach yesterday.
I did, yep.
He's been to the tackle shop. So
The tackle
I'm
shop?
sure we're due for some massive fish.
The tackle shop is just across the road. Like dangerous.
Sending us broke.
Yeah.
We're gonna whip up some Big Mac tacos. So I don't think we've shown you guys on here how to do that yet. It's on our Instagram, but we'll put it in this video as well because they are so good.
Let's do it.
They are so good.
Let's do it. It's super simple. You grab yourself a handful of meat. Don't be scared. Get in there. This is no Gordon Ramsay meal here.
Yeah, looks like he's done this before.
I have. I've cooked my own. Alright. So you want to just make it like a little patty on there. Right? Yep. Chuck it straight on the heat like that. Give it a minute.
Lid down.
So we've got meat, cheese, let the cheese melt, and then we'll go to the topping station. Absolute perfection. So that's what you're looking for, guys. Look at that. I'll shut that for a minute. Let's go do some toppings.
Bit of chopped white onion. Onion. Lettuce. Knock knock. Lettuce in. Pickle. Why not? A few more pickles. Now there's plenty of recipes out there. We can make your own burger sauce, but we just buy this. Also plenty of burger sauces in the supermarkets.
Well, give us a look what we got. These are the ones we're using at the moment.
I haven't tried that one yet.
So yeah, that's it, guys. Fold it up like a taco. Get it in your gobs and enjoy. This is the perfect meal for those who love a Big Mac, but they're not near a Big Mac. Hey, Kat's overtopped it. She's overtopped it. It's literally pickles everywhere.
Hot. It's so hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
220 degrees. You don't have to eat that, it's so hot. Alright, but you get the hint. I mean, you get the point, right? Without Kat having to demonstrate how to eat it. That's it, that's your Big Mac.
Put the food in the mouth.
Yep, food in the mouth. Digest it. Empty the cassette out. Nah, alright. And that's it, alright. We're going to keep making these tacos and have our dinner. But, yeah. Hope you enjoy it, guys. It's a ripper. It's one of our go-tos on the road. You'll find it in our ebook.
Mildura Shipwreck Take 2. Well, it's still pretty deep. I thought it was meant to be low tide, but
yeah, it is. I just don't think you can walk out to it.
Look at the rock pool.
Oh, I read that you could walk out there at low tide.
Look at the rock.
Yeah, we're gonna walk down.
So yeah, it is obviously lower than the other day. So we're gonna go and have a walk out and have a look through the rock pools. But yeah, we probably won't get all the way out to the shipwreck. But may as well go for a little explore.
Ah! Oh, it sprayed me!
careful it doesn't squish you.
Hey! Hang on, what's this? Ready?
That's why me.
The clam got ya!
Huh?
The clam got ya!
Clam got ya.
Yeah.
That's a hairy crab.
Mm-hmm.
So is the hairy crab a technically crab? Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he? Is he?
Don't know. He does have little pinches. I just think it's funny that he's so hairy.
Let it spray me.
Alright, you gotta wait for it to open up. It might take a while.
This spiky fella. Weren't you saying you want to eat one?
Yeah.
Steve wants to eat a sea urchin. $10 says he won't do it. Well, that's as far out to the wreck as we're going to go today. You can swim out there. I've heard of people going all the way out there. We're not going to do that, but it's still really cool to come down and have a look through the rock pools, have a bit of an explore. Plenty of little like clams and crabs and stuff to look at. Saw a sea urchin. So yeah, recommend coming down to Mildura Wreck at low tide if you want to come and walk out here and have a look around. Wear your rock shoes. I've got my rock shoes on, Sadie's got hers on. Yeah, if you've got some reef shoes, whack them on before you come out here. So just opposite the lighthouse there's a turn off to a turtle centre. And I think it's pronounced Jurabi Turtle Centre. So we thought we'd just come and have a look, see what it's all about.
I reckon that one I was swimming with the other day was bigger than this.
Really?
Well, it looked bigger, but remember that lady said that the water magnifies? So it might have been like similar size, but it was definitely like, you know, it would have easily been this size because, yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, the tour guide on the glass bottom boat was saying that things in the water look how much bigger? Like,
it was like a third or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, a third of the size bigger in the water than out of the water.
It has a natural
magnifying
like thing with it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because every time you've caught a fish, I think, oh, it's a big one, and then you get it out of the water and it's not really big.
Most of the time you see it out of the water and it's still a giant fish.
Man, this one fruit hole and it wasn't tied at all. The end.
Doing some reading.
Huh?
You're doing some reading.
Yeah, but now I'm finished now.
Oh, okay.
That was with that big fella. Mommy, that's the first one.
I'll go through a few turtle facts that I found interesting. This one up here. Turtles have been swimming the world's ocean for more than 200 million years.
What?
That's ridiculous. Most of the time they they bask on top of the water to get warm from the sun. So they find themselves up on top a lot. Where was it? There was one over here. So roughly 60 days after the eggs have been laid, the turtles will hatch. So 2 months after being laid, they go out and they go back to the ocean.
Hot chicks versus cool dudes.
Alright, hot chicks versus cool dudes. The temperature of the sand in the egg chamber determines the sex of the hatchling. Cool attempts, you get the boys. Hot attempts, you get the girls. Another fun fact. Turtles hold their breath up to, well, they can hold their breath up to 5 hours. And like us, they breathe air. And they can also drown. So that's pretty scary. Pretty sad. If they don't make it to the surface before they need their next breath, they can actually drown. It's crazy, yeah. I wouldn't think a turtle could drown. I mean, it'd be very unlikely, but that's crazy.
We see them pop up a lot, so...
You do see them pop up a lot.
They're obviously popping up for air.
Yeah, popping up for air, yes. So we're not actually expecting to see any turtles today.
It's not a lighthouse, it's a bait.
We're not going to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is up there.
Yeah, we can go after this.
Yeah, we weren't expecting to see any turtles or hatchlings or anything. What was their breeding? October onwards.
Yeah, so they start mating from October and laying the eggs November to March.
Yeah.
This is a spot that you can come during that season to watch them
Yep.
emerge.
Yeah.
You come down at dusk.
Yep. No flashlights, nothing like that. They use the moon.
Yep.
They use the moon and whatever light it is to direct them back out to the ocean. So.
Yep. They've got all like instructions up there of what you can and can't do, how far away to stay from them. Don't use any headlamps or anything.
Yeah.
You just come and watch from a distance, and you might get a glimpse of the little hatchlings emerging and going into the ocean.
I'd love to see that one day.
That would be awesome. But yeah, we're not here at the right time for that, and
we have to stay here till November.
Yeah.
Oh well, if you got a house in Exmouth or somewhere we can park the van up for several months, hit us up in the comments, and yeah, we'll send you a box of beer or something, or crash at your place.
Well, one of the things I wanted to do while we were here is come up to the lighthouse for a sunset. But since we're driving straight past, I thought we'll drop in anyway, even though it's not sunset, just to have a look, just in case we don't get back up here. So we thought we'd come and check it out. It's called Flaming Head Precinct. Beautiful views.
today. We're out at Charles Knife Gorge, having a look around, and I'm not sure I'm gonna have a look if I can get the drone up here, but if not, we'll show you around as much as we can with the GoPro. So far it's been absolutely amazing. We're right through it. We've already driven through it and we're about to go back. But here's one of the points here. Oil exploration. Well, 4,692 meters and not discovering commercial hydrocarbons. It was plugged and abandoned. A lot of work to find out there's no oil here. Jesus.
We've come to this Thomas Carter lookout, but it's actually like a 7-kilometre walk, like a loop along the top of the ranges. So we're not going to do that walk, but I'm just going to have a quick little look up over this hill here and see if I can show you a nice view. So if you want to do a big 7k walk along the top of the ranges, this is where you come, and it's a big loop and it takes you to the Shot Hole Canyon lookout as well. We're obviously not doing that.
I see one. Oh God, I see one.
What is it?
It's a snail shell.
Oh my god!
Is it actually?
How did she see that? And before she even saw it, she was like talking about snail shells.
She's obsessed with snails.
Huh?
Anything really, any wildlife or creature.
I'm not upset. Snail.
This is a bush snail. We crashed the drone. We got it back though. Me and myself crashed the drone. And actually, while I'm parked here, I'm going to show them where it landed.
Okay. Don't step in another tumbleweed.
Yeah, I stood in a friggin' tumbleweed too and it hurt. Alright. So, from the footage, you would have seen that it was like following us through this road here. And the reason I was doing that is because there's a few power lines around. So, it was following us directly from behind so that I could keep an eye on the power lines. And then I saw this bit over here. There's beautiful view through here. So I thought what I'll do is I'll pan the drone around so that it can get the car and all this background here. Well, guess what? I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a set of power lines. And Bunty, old droney copped it, mate. Straight onto it. Disconnected, like came up, it said gimbal fail or something, and it fully disconnected. Sorry, I'm just looking down because I'm walking on the sort of edge here. So yeah, it said gimbal failed, disconnected from the drone, and I was like, crap, it's happened before. When I dropped the controller once, it disconnected and the drone sort of hovered there. So I got out looking around, no drone, and then very lucky on the app, right, it's got a little triangle, tells you where the drone is, where it's facing and everything, and it's got a little blue spot where the controller is. So I've got the controller, I've got the maps, and I can see where the drone is. And I'm looking up and I'm like, well, this power line's right there, literally just above me here, and the drone was it was crashed right here. Right there is where I found it. But if you have a look, couple more meters this way and it would never be able to be recovered. So yeah, literally crashed there from the power line, I'm guessing, and we could have lost it forever down there. So I'm very fortunate that I've got it. I don't know whether it's broken, so I'm gonna go and clean it up and make sure and fix it all up properly and everything, and we'll see if it's still alive after that. But far out, man. Power lines brought it down. What a horrible thing to happen to Droney.
Its legitimate name.
Hi, Dad.
That was its name.
Dad.
All right. Well,
Dad.
we crashed the drone as a group. We crashed it. So our drone count at the moment is like 3 for 3. We crashed them all. So, all right, we're gonna keep heading down this road, and we're gonna go get some lunch.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah. All right. Sadie's happy. Yeah, if we see anything pretty on the way down, we'll drop it in as well. All right. See you guys. Thanks for sticking around for the rant, but far out. They're not cheap, hey, to be crashing. Oh well. Lucky we're Australia's top YouTube channel, and we got the money to back it up. All right. See ya. It's our last night in Exmouth, so we grabbed some fish and chips and we came down by the waterfront. Yeah, it's very quiet down here.
Yeah, everyone's at the whale zone.
Yeah. Oh, I had a massive night last night, and I couldn't move all day today, so this is the first exciting thing I've done today because I've been super hungover. We met these guys in town Oh, we met him a few weeks ago, but we've bumped into him a few times. Is it Kids Travel Oz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kids Travel Oz. Tanika and Matt
trying
and
to
their
go
kids.
to us.
And
Yeah.
they've dragged us to the whalebone a couple of times, and yeah, last night got the better of me.
Really had to convince
Yeah.
us to go.
I wanted to come on and just talk to you guys about the drone. So we're actually doing a bit of filming up in the Cape Range Park, which you guys would have seen. But basically the damage that came out of it, the drone, is that sun in the wrong spot there? The drone itself flies and everything fine. It's a Mavic 2 Pro, so it's actually a really good drone. It flies and everything fine, but the camera and the gimbal doesn't, like, it still works and it still moves and everything, but it sort of binds up on itself. So I'm going to get it fixed in Perth, but we have ordered one. We've actually ordered the new DJI Air 3. So it's got a double camera on it. And it's got a zoom on it, so that's pretty cool. So, you know, when we get those, like, because there's shots where you can't, like the whales and stuff, we can't get right in close, you don't want to disturb them. So with the zoom, hopefully it's going to allow us to get like a bit of a close-up shot without actually getting close to anything. Yeah, it should just allow us to do a bit more, yeah, just a different style of filming really. So you got like a normal lens, as you would have seen in the footage so far, and then the zoom, so that's an extra addition to what we didn't have before. But we will get our original one fixed. We might sell it off, we might keep it, not too sure yet. But yeah, they're bloody expensive. The new one's like $2.5 grand, and they're expensive to crash if you do it a lot. So I can't crash this one. It's just like, it's not really even an option, so I've got to be very careful with it.